Good day, guys. We're going to do DIY repair on a washing machine, Samsung automatic washing machine, which have an issue of not spinning on spin cycle. The cycle on wash is normal, also the rinse it is normal. I checked the drain valve during spin cycle, it opens normally. So I found that there's no problem with the motor and the drain valve itself. So I tried ordering a board, which is in Lazada Philippines. There's a store in China that sells the board which has the same code or the same number as installed in the machine. So come on guys, let's do some DIY. This is the machine, Samsung wobble technology, 6.5 kilograms. This is the model WA65H4200SW. So as you can see, I have washed our linens, but it is wet because the spin cycle did not function. So I will try to remove the board and replace it with the one that I had ordered. This is the parcel that I have received from the store in China. So it says DC92-1681A. This is the code number with the board that is installed currently in the machine. So as you can see, in bubble wrap, and as far as I can remember, the arrangement of the buttons and the LED display is almost the same. So we will try to remove the original ones and see if it functions. I wanted to show you that the spin cycle is not functioning properly. We will try to run a spin mode. We will set it to we will try to pour some water so we can test the drain valve if it is functioning during the spin cycle. We will start. Sorry, I need to close the door. So you can see the water that we poured was drained. So it means that the drain valve is functioning properly. But as you can see, the tub is not spinning. So I think there is no program that sends to the motor to start. It will just go on like this until the timer will be turned to 0. So we'll now try to remove the board and replace it with the new ones. So let's start removing. Step 1, always make sure that the power plug was removed from the electrical outlet. So the first thing that we remove is to remove these rubber covers. This covers the screw so we can lift this panel up so we can access the board. We can use a flat screwdriver just to remove this rubber. There's one screw. And there's the other one. We will just remove these screws so we can lift this cover up. Another one. There. To lift, we can just grab it from here, then pull it to yourself. Just like that. There, we can access now the board. So you can see, this is the model of the board. So we just turn it the other way. Then we can start removing these screws. There are 4 of them. This is the cover at the back of the board. We will just lift them up. So I have removed the screws. I'll just untangle the wires. Then we can just remove this cover. So you can see, this is the board. This is the buttons where we press. So just to put it down. So we can just remove each socket one by one. Then try the other board. There, we now remove the board. So this is the comparison of the 2 boards. This is the old one. Actually, the one that is installed has code letter D at the last. The ones that arrive comes with letter A. So we can just try this, because as I can see, the positions of the socket is almost the same. This one is just turned around, but it's no problem. We can just, because it's the same socket, we can just put it there. This one, this, that one, here and here. So we will just try this. We will now start to install this board. I will just have to remove this plastic cover on the 7-segment display. Then we'll now install the socket. Don't worry guys, the socket positioning will not be interchanged, because as you can see, the wire, no 2 sockets will be in the same position, and also the socket position, the socket terminals are not the same, so we can just place them one by one. There's one. Just always make sure that the socket was connected properly. And just try to push it down a little bit to ensure that it was locked in place. Actually, there is a black socket which is blank, so there is no more existing socket on the harness. So we'll just leave it like that. You can secure the wires here at the back. There we go. I now have plugged it in the electrical outlet. So as you can see, there's a light that turns on when it was plugged. So we'll again pour a considerable amount of water. So we can test if it has the same function. So these are the buttons. So we'll close the door first. So this will be our power on push button. There's the light. So you can see in this LED, this is for the fuzzy mode. So we will press the quick mode. So the button for the quick will be this one. I mean this one. Sorry. So this is for the quick mode. So we will try to push this spin button. This one. We will try one spin. There's one spin. So the start button will be just beside spin button. This one. Just be careful not to touch any live parts. So the program has started. So there's the water. It has drained also. There's now the top is now spinning. So the program goes on. I guess the product that we have replaced the board was a good one, so we can just cover it all up, then we can try washing with the complete cycle. So we will now replace this cover with the 4 screws. Just make sure that the wires were secured in place by these fasteners. Just make sure that things lined up properly. So we just twist it down. Now have covered everything. So we will try if all the buttons are functional. We'll turn it on. I have observed that the LED lights indicators here were slightly different because the other one is orange, this one is green, but it's no problem as long as it functions as the same. So the power button is okay. We'll try quick. There we go. Delicates, echo tab, jeans, blanket, wash button, rinse, spin, air turbo, okay, water level, all okay. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this product lasts so I can now start washing clothes. Thank you guys.